Alright guys, today we're gonna put some fuel in the truck. I'm gonna show you what you guys should do and check for. During the winter, a lot of these fuel companies and truck stops, they put anti-gel in the fuel just to make sure it doesn't gel up on you. You know, you always do want to add that on, especially if you're driving through conditions where it's negative degrees. You want to make sure that diesel stays nice and good, doesn't gel up on you. But you can also use 911 emergency, the anti-gel. If it does get gelled up, you can definitely put that in there. It takes a while to work, but it does work. I've used it before, got me out of a pickle. All right guys, a lot of these trucks have two different fuel tanks, one on this side, passenger side, and one on the driver's side. Just make sure you do have two fuel tanks, so you want to make sure you filled up both of them. All right, so don't get these confused, the diesel and the DEF pump, two different things. Make sure you don't get them confused. That's the fuel tank, and usually the DEF tank has a blue lid on it, so make sure you tell the difference to make sure you get it right. While you're pumping diesel, it's a good time to check your tires to make sure they're all good, make sure they're all inflated. You know, if you have time, try to use the air gauge to make sure that you're at 100 psi. A lot of people just use the thumper. The thumper works. You got to be really patient with the thumper, because sometimes you got to listen for the noise that you want to listen to. If it feels like it's just a flat tire, you'll hear it hit the tire and not bounce back. So you want to check that out as well. Make sure everything is good. Also a good time to check your oil and your fluid levels and make sure it's up to par. That'll be the oil there and the power steering. Make sure you check it out. I just turned off the truck, so I know the oil is kind of low on it. Coolant reservoir is good. Make sure filter's not that dirty. We work in an area where there's a lot of dust, so we do have to switch the filters often just to make sure they stay legit. So all you have to do is twist this cap off. Get the knob, put it in here, and you should be ready to go. Twist it back on. Make sure you're nice and tight. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the difference between the fuel pumps of the DEF and the diesel, and the fuel tanks of the DEF and the diesel. Make sure you don't get those mixed up, because that could be pretty bad for your engine. You know, when you're pumping diesel, it's a good time just to check your air tires, check your fluid to make sure everything's up to par. You know, you never want to have a blowout because you have a low air pressure tire when you could have done that while you're pumping diesel. Alright guys, to the next one. See you guys.